Drop it.
What's going on, you sexy motherfuckers? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Who is in Nvda?
Nvidia.
I love me some Nvidia. Refrigerator. What's going on? John, what's up? That beat slaps, bro. It sure does. Candace, good morning. Eli. Captain Degen. What's going on? All right. Let's look at what we have here. All right. We're looking at Nvidia. I was talking with the masterclass, and we were talking about how your trades can be done in 3 parts. I'm actually going to do a video on this, all right? Really explaining it in detail. But Nvidia is a great example of what that is, okay? Let me go ahead and expand that there. Okay, so Nvidia is a great example of what this is. We have the 3-minute here. You see Nvidia. The 3 minutes slows everything down. Daniel Mitch, Gabe, I clipped that. Can I share it with you? Go ahead. You could share it with me. I don't care. Right. Those are playing the 3-minute. You could see how it just slows things down. Right. And yeah, this is looking interesting. We're waiting for Nvidia to break that 48. A nice clean break. Momentum is suggesting so. We have thigh gap showing strength to the downside. We got the 1 and the 3 in agreement that we're making that move down. Now, the EMA trend is biased to calls here because we are above the 200 EMA and the 3. Now, let's go on over to the 5 and get a look-see at what's happening on the 5. Now, on the 5, things are a little different. She's got to break her 13. We got to see her break her 13. I want to see her break her 13. On the 1 minute, we got to break that 200 EMA. You saw it was consolidating around the 200 at market open. So this could be very interesting. There she goes. She is definitely, yes, sir, Nvidia. Gimme all your monies. There you go, Nvidia. Nice. I'm going to go ahead and just take my gains here. This is a nice whopping 13%. And I'm done. I'm out. I am out. No need to feel like I deserve more than yeah, well, now I got to get out of this trade. There you go. We are done. We are out of this trade. Good shit. Okay, let's see. Justin says, hey, Gabe. Is there something going on with alerts? I see some alerts on Discord that aren't showing up on platform. They might be a different list of indicators. I don't believe we've migrated everything on over to platform. And that is actually an Algo and Andy question. John, good morning, sir. How are you? Okay, how are you? Now, I don't know if this would actually be a great time to look at how a trade can happen in parts. And I don't know. You know what? No, we'll wait for the video. I want to hold you guys captive, and I want you guys to watch that video when I drop that video, because that video is really just going to, woo! You're gonna be like, oh my god. Boring. The perfect example of parts. Nvidia. Absolutely, my friend. Boring. You get it. All right. Let's go ahead and check out AMD. AMD is here. And AMD, not giving you much. What AMD is doing right now is it's you could call it consolidation. It is consolidation right here, right? It is just hanging out here, right? But you get that break up to 24, things start getting interesting. But of course, you could play that thigh gap down, down to the 13, as STV likes to do. that would be considered part one of the trade, and I'll explain the other parts in a video. Good morning, guys and gals. Kelly France, how you doing this morning? Everybody's feeling good. Tesla down, buy in. Brandon, what? Tesla? Let's go ahead and look at Tesla. You want financial advice? I can't give you financial advice, right? But what I can tell you is that ain't looking good for Tesla. People are sitting here confused, like, da, da, da. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, like, right? They're confused here. Why? Because Tesla is here right on the blue pill line. They don't really know, like, hey, what do we do from here? Do we buy in? You could see people are scared. Like, wait, what if this is the start of an overall downtrend for Tesla? What if this is, what happens in the next earnings call? What are they going to say? That they discounted the Model Y 45%? No, who knows, right? Then check this out, right? When a company has bad news, stay away from it for 3 days. You can Google this. You don't have to take it from me. It's part of the 3-day rule. When a company has bad news, give it 3 days. Just chill the fuck out, right? Chill out. Let the market absorb that news. So it's bad news. Give it 3 days. All right. Moving along. Well, I mean, bad news for Tesla. Good news for some of you guys who decided to stamp your scratch off ticket and play earnings. It worked out, but it won't work out every day. Yeah, the TI guy. Trust me. Go on Google. 3-day rule. Bad news on the company. Let's see. Yo, sorry if this has been covered. What's the SAR candles? The SAR candles are basically, this is going to be stop and reversal candles. It's sort of kind of like lets you know when there's a shift in momentum. For me, I find it to be an additional layer of confirmation as you're building your thesis, right? So now you got 4 elements of your thesis being built. And it strengthens your thesis as to, oh, is it coming down? Is it coming up? Now, my thesis, by virtue of looking at the indicators, MACD, the bulls are losing here. It's about to cross over into bearish territory, right? Then you got RSI below 50. That's confirming. And you got the moving average. It looks like it's trending down. You got thigh gap showing strength to the downside. And then now you have SAR candle showing strength to the downside as well. Now, the thing is, the one thing I'm looking for here to confirm this thesis to the downside furthermore, right? So from 167 to 165 is a candle break below this level. As you can see, Tesla is defending it. Tesla is defending it savagely. So I want you to be careful, okay? Let's see. Black Beauty Machine. She's saying doom. I don't know. Can't say one way or another until price action confirms this break here. All right. So moving along, what else are we looking at? Let's go into our alerts here. And let's go to Speed Racer 1. Let's see what we have. We got coin down. The Qs are down. Microsoft, everything is going down, right? Okay. Let's see what Speed Racer 5, nothing yet. Speed Racer 3, giving us Tesla and Nvda and coin. All right. So Tesla alerted you here on the 3. You are taking the trade here or below the blue pill line, right? Obviously, you guys already know that when there's a level somewhere, you want price to break the level before you enter, okay? So now that we broke over the 24, if you were like, hey, fuck it, I'm going to fuck around and find out. Now that you broke over the 24, you have invalidated this traffic light to the downside. You have completely invalidated it, okay? And what's happening now, RSI comes right up, reversal, and then you get the pop, right? The sooner you invalidate your thesis, the sooner you can put yourself in a profitable trade. There's so many times I see traders who don't have an exit strategy find themselves married to a trade, right? And they see it going against them. They're like, it's going to come back down. It's going to come back down. Well, the next video that I'm going to create is going to show you the 3 parts, but it's also going to highlight what happens when you get married to a trade, okay? So Moving along, let's look at what were the other alerts that were signaled here? We have on the 3. We got Aapl down. Oh, this could get interesting. Let's check out Aapl. All right, Aapl is another tale of 3 parts. What we're looking for here is continuation, but we do have a 48 as a level, a 200 as a level on the 3. Okay. Be mindful of this RSI. It's still really, really, really close to 50. Got to be careful here. Now, this traffic light, you get a candle break up to 24. This traffic light here is invalid. You're done. Don't hold on to it. Okay. You don't want that to happen to you. Let's see. There she goes. Entries and exit strategy, like a trading rule book, like a Kama Sutra of trading, sorting sin. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Also, I want to make it very, very clear that it is candle break and close up to 24. Okay. Candle break and close up to 24 is when you close your position. Let's go ahead. SPY crossing up on the 1 minute. Let's go ahead, take a look at SPY on the 1 minute. See what's happening here. Let's see, we hover over one of these. Wait, we're on the 1 minute. Wait, did I see that right? At 10:45, 1 minute, 4:12:51. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Do we get a cross down? I'm trying to hover over these candles to see what's happening here. I don't ever see a yellow light. Oh, interesting. Well, the SPY is doing this thing. Let's see what she's doing on a 3 minute. And she's marching along on that 3. All right, Netflix, what to do? Oh boy. Netflix, what to do? Secure the bag. You're on the 3 minute here. Look it. You're losing momentum. RSI is below its moving average. Thigh gap alerted here, but it's a slow and steady move down. Then you see how this is flattening, right? The candles and the SAR, it's flattening. This is consolidation. Secure that bag if you happen to have gotten in on this call on the 3 minute. You've made bank. Vapor Rub, what more do you want? Now we got AMD. And let's go ahead and take a look at AMD. AMD, marching along. Let's see, we got a 1 minute candle here on AMD. So this bodes well. You got 91.09 as a level. Looks like it's just broken. You're here on the 3 minute. You're doing good. You're doing good here on the 3 minute. But don't fuck around and find out. Yo, TMR, what's going on, Tyler? Nvda. I mean, wait. Did you want the Nvidia sound clip or the Nvidia chart? I know some of you degens here just want the sound clip. Nvidia bouncing off the 200. Dun, da, da. Right? Give me the sound clip one more
Nvda.
time. Nvidia, the 200. How many times have I told you guys to respect the 200? How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1,000,000 times. I'm telling you, you have to respect the 200 here. There's no exception to it, right? 200 times. When is Diana recording the other stock? Oh, Diana, can you go ahead and send me a sound clip to Berkshire Hathaway? Need that sound clip on Speed Racer alert for NVIDIA. Let's see. You did call the 200 a God level. It is. Because it is. You want to fuck around and find out. You fuck around and find out. But see, I happen to like money. I like all my money. My money does amazing things for me, right? And at one point, I remember, I was actually having this thought yesterday, right? It was, man, I remember not having a kitchen table. No, check this out, right? I remember, who's with me on this? Buying frosted mini wheats cereal. Frosted mini wheat cereal. You guys know that cereal, right? I would buy that cereal just so I didn't have to buy milk. Like, that's how dirt poor I was. Like, it was like, okay, yeah, I could get Fruity Pebbles, which is my favorite cereal, but then I got to buy milk. So it was frosted mini wheats because you could pop them in as a snack. Good fiber, tastes delicious, right? But it's like, like going as far back, it's like I never want to go back. I never want to go back. Like, that's why I respect the chart and I respect these rules because I never want to go back. And I know, you take it all away from me, I'm going to do it again and again and again. And the thing is, you guys can too. You just have to submit to the system. Man, I was in my 20s. Right? Add sugar to cornflakes is so good. Man, that was it. Man, for cornflakes with sugar, just like Frosted Mini Wheats, especially with no milk, man, the roof of your mouth would just get raw and you would just have like, everything just stuck in your molars. It was fucking annoying, but you gotta survive somehow, right? Or how about the hot dog without the bread? So it's just hot dog. I had enough for a condiment, right? Just fucking ketchup. Dice up the hot dog, right? Make it look like I'm eating more than one piece of something. Like the psychological tricks that I even play to myself to just like stave off starvation, right? Because I believed in something more than I believed in my own well-being. That was wild, right? But it pays off. It paid off, right? F9 London, you want some AMC? I didn't see hot dog bread until I was already a man. Are we talking about the same thing, bro? uh, AMC is barcoding. It's just like there's. It's not attractive whatsoever. Looking at AMC, this is not attractive. Like, I would not buy into it. I would not play options with it. I wouldn't do nothing right now. This thing is flatter than an olive oil. Like, you kidding me? You guys remember olive oil? Oh, Popeye. Yeah, that. This thing is flatter than olive oil. I don't want none of that smoke. Okay? None of it. I'm good here. What do I put on my glizzies? Glizzies? I don't know what you mean by glizzies. Let's see. Glizzy is slang for hot dog. Oh. Well, in Chicago, well, in Chicago, it's you've loaded up with everything but ketchup. But hey, got to keep your sugars regulated. Glizzy is what kids are calling hot dogs nowadays. Glizzy sounds like what Trey used to say glizzy. F9 London. When am I going to the gym? I'm not. I'm actually working on cutting. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've probably dropped 25 pounds in the past 2 months. Just really being extra aware and cautious. I'm getting old, man, so I got to drop some pounds, and then from there I'm gonna bulk the fuck up, which is where my body likes to be. Like I'm just a naturally bulky dude. Let's see. Yeah, I'm doing this. Yeah, you get my protein, got a nutritionist, got all that stuff, just making it happen. So, STV and Gabe going to the gym. Trey's probably in gym. No smoke. No. I don't. No weed for me. No weed for me. All right, moving along. Back to the charts. This is where I like to be. I like to be with the charts, right? I only know like glizzies are watching videos on T. Higgins and Jamar. Okay. What about bong? I don't do bongs. Intermittent fasting is really good and healthy way to cut. Look it up. Well, actually, that's basically what I'm doing. By 12 o'clock, I eat my meal, and in between that time, I'm just drinking my protein shakes. Yeah, I don't do weed, man. I don't know. It's just weed's not for me. I'm a control freak. I'm a control freak, and I feel like you know I know there's different strains of weed, different types of weed, right? Um, no, what's that? Sativa, and what's the other one? One's like a downer, one's like an upper. It doesn't even matter to me. If I'm not in control, it's not for me. I'm really a control freak. Indica, there you go. Yeah, we got the weed heads in here. Mm. Actually, my personal trainer, um, from way back, actually moved. His name is Lamar Bird. Look him up. He moved to Colorado because he advocated, smoking before working out. And this man he was fucking massive. Even for like 24, I think it was 24 at the time. The kid was just like fucking Greek god. Um, hold on one second. One second. One second. Tesla put or just job? Let's let's go ahead. Wait, Tesla put or just chop? It's just chop. I don't. You broke that level. The 5 is flickering a traffic light. I would want to see some more separation of the EMAs here after this break. A little more separation in EMAs and then travel it down to 165.36. Of course, you can risk it for the biscuit, but your risk is going to be either this level here at 166.86 and or your entry. Okay. So let's go ahead and look at Nvda. And Nvda broke it. This is, guys, I'm going to use Nvda as my trade in 3 parts because this is perfect. Masterclass, please put your hands up if you can see the trade in 3 parts. Let me get those hands. Show me those hands. I want to see them. I want to see those hands. Where you at? We talked about this morning. Do I ever look at the option market? No, I don't. I don't. Less is more in this game. Less is more. Less is more in this game. Diamond Black, yeah. You guys are stepping up. All you masters. You guys, you know the deal. Romeo, you know the deal. We broke this down. Video dropping soon. We're really going to get into it. All right. But this is a trade in 3 parts. Same trade, 3 parts, more money. Yeah. Same trade, 3 parts, more money. I'm going to show you guys how that's done in the next video. And you know what? Because you're making more money, you can size down so much more because you're making more money. All right. So let's put on Jerome Powell. Well, AMD breaking too. AMD wants to break. This will potentially become a trade in 3 parts as well. All right. Let me see. I'm really curious. CVS. Yep, I'm glad I got out when I did. I got out right here. I got out during the masterclass. It was basically like this level that printed. But my thesis on CVS was on point. On freaking point. I had my level. Look where CVS is at right. Oh, man. Fucking nailed it. Love it. There you go. All right. Moving along. Let's see. One second, guys. Spy about to do his thing, I think. Bardistas. Okay, so this could also become a trade in 3 parts, right? Definitely could become a trade in 3 parts. Now, in order to begin creating this thesis here, I would have to go ahead, zoom out. We're going to go to the 5 minute. We're going to go to the 5 minute. We're going to go ahead and mark this high here, and we're going to see if we find a level with that high. And we did, right here. We found that level with the high off the wick here, right? So we're anticipating a rejection. So this is part 1. You're playing the thigh gap into the 13 or the 200. Now, let's go to the 3-minute here, right? In this case, you're going to play it to the 13 or you're going to play it to the 24. You assume that risk, right? You got it here. This is your reversal signal, right? You get the retracement. You can, I mean, that's on a 3-minute. That's a 37-cent move. Very, very quick scalp, right? You played it to the 13. It has reached a goal. It's reached a meaningful goal, which is your 13. It can, in fact, continue on down to the 24. Yes, right? So we're going to wait and see. Now, we have all indications, weak bearish here on the MACD. We have RSI breaking below its moving average with the SPY. The moving average is also trending down ever so slightly. We have thigh gap showing weakness to the downside here. We also have your SAR candles, your first red SAR candle to the downside. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. This is your exit at the 24, right? Candle's going to close. Let's see how far she goes. But remember, we're going to use the 357 rule here, right? We're going to use the 357 rule. You're going to see how much this candle is really, really going to give you. But the fact is that as you're coming to the 24, you can see, there's some price sensitivity here, right? It can keep traveling. It can travel down to the 48. But what's a guaranteed play? You're playing that rejection down here. You got 65 cents on the bar. It's coming to the 200. This 200, since it's a God level, you have to expect that on candle close, you're going to get a bounce, right? You're going to get a bounce. So you got you some Nvidia puts, so that 276, sweet Salazar, that's what we're talking about. So 1, 2, 3. You got the 200, it just broke. Holy fuck. This thing is giving you way more than you deserve on a 3-minute, right? This is part 1. This is part 1 of the trade. I want to see where the candle closes. You got Doom. Holy hell. This is Doom. Let's go ahead and look at the 1 minute. What's happening on the 1 minute? Oh, sensitivity here at the 200. We go back to the 3. Now we're paying attention to this 48. We got 59 seconds to candle close. She wants more. She's saying, give me more. I want more. Damn you, SPY. You're just hurting people here. You're hurting them. You're hurting them bad, right? But again, you see that wick there? There is some price sensitivity in this zone right here. All right. Let's see. Diana. Uh-oh. She's got her hands up. What's happening? What's happening, Diana? Right? Give me a candle close in 32 seconds. 32 seconds. Your next candle is going to be a green candle to the upside. I'm not a betting man, but according to 357, this is gonna happen. So we got 15 seconds to close here. You guys are watching Mastery at Work. Hold my beer, or should I say, hold my shake. It's happening. There you go. Candle closed. Already giving you green. This is part of the 357 strategy. Jesus Christ, Tuxedo. This is part of the 357 strategy. You guys saw it here. You saw it here. I put my money where my mouth is. This is how I became fucking filthy rich. Like, well, multi 7 figures. Right? I'm not special. I just, with the tool set that I have, right? With the tool set that I have an understanding of how this shit behaves. Okay? So there's no reason for me to fuck around and find out. No reason. Rob Dell, can you review the 357? Oh, someone's asking for Nvidia. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, Nvidia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we broke a level. We are at a level. Next candle is gonna bounce. Your next candle's bouncing from here. On to 3? Oh yeah. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bounce on 7. You got a minute and 20. You got a minute and 18 for this candle to close. Alternatively, you can go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a bounce on 6. But the 3, 5, 7 rule is in effect with Nvidia. It is in effect. Waiting for this candle close. Yeah, Nvidia wants to give it all. It wants to give it all. Price sensitivity at this level. You got to be careful here. You got to pay attention. You are really, really, really oversold here. Nvidia wants to go to hell. Nvidia wants to take your soul to hell. Nvidia wants you to jump off that building. Nvidia wants you to slit your loved one's throat. Nvidia wants you to end it all. Well, not you guys, because you had your put signal and you guys knew better, right? To play it in 3 parts. You guys knew better to play it in 3 parts. Masterclass, hands up. You saw that. You saw that. 3 parts. Now, green candle is going to try, right? This is the 3, 5, 7 rule. Once again, I gave you one example, and now you're getting another example. Next candle, opening green. Why would I want to fuck around and find out over here? I'm securing this bag. You gave me 1 ounce of doubt now, and I'm getting out of this trade. RSI cooked. Everything is just cooked. I'm getting out of this trade. I have doubt now. According to my skill set and what I know, I'm a control freak. I don't like to doubt anything. How many people do we have in this stream? 247 viewers. How many of you guys still doubt me? Like, I could literally look at a chart. Again, this is a repetition. I'm no one special. You guys can do exactly this. Just obsess over it. Okay? There you go. Thank you all. But this is how I play. Right? And it's fun, though, right? Because, you know what I mean? Like, listen, tell me nail up a fucking house. I'm just be like, the fuck you talking about? Like, I ain't doing shit. Like, what? Right? And those guys, they're having fun, and they got all the tools necessary to build you a fucking house. They've been doing it for years, right? There's rules. There's regulations to how you build a house. There's rules as to how you're playing this game. Rule number 1, don't be greedy. Rule number 2, Joanna is obsessed. Good job, Joanna. Rule number 2, don't be greedy. Rule number 3, don't be greedy. Rule numbers 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, don't be greedy. I have a strong personality. You guys really think that, like, this shit's a walk in the park? Like, my personality ain't nothing compared to these alphas on Wall Street. You guys ever hung out with, like, really, like, alpha rich motherfuckers? Like, the game's different. The game's different. And if they could sell you, they will fucking sell you. They will sell you. Invictus is part of your package. John Cashola, that will be another video explaining, but it all started way back in Chicago. Some Polish kid and his daddy who had, me being, just a poor boy, being seeing this. I was like, oh, this is possible, right? 4 green days in a row, traffic lights for the win. Skylar James, dope. Dope. John. Yeah, I'll do a video on that story. Tesla. All right, let's do Tesla. Tesla came right down to a level. Tesla was fucking around, gave you a traffic light. You finally broke. I told you this trade was not valid till we broke this blue pill line. Right? Till we broke this blue pill line, this trade wasn't valid. And look what we have here. Look what we have here. You know what this is called? This is called money. All right, moving along. All right, we'll get into Home Depot. Greek girl. Aapl. I see nothing really actionable at this point. I'm probably... This traffic light on the 3-minute became invalidated as soon as you got the candle break up top here. Right? Became invalidated. Sure, you went ahead, you fucked around some more, it came right back down. You thought, oh, yeah, okay, it's going down, right? If you didn't get out of this position when it wicked all the way down here past the 200, you're not respecting the rules. And so this is why we say, once you break that 24, your trade is invalidated. Because what's going to happen here, look at, there's no point. Now you're back to where you fucking started. Right? The sooner you guys are able to cut your losses right here, the sooner you're able to enter a winning trade like Nvda, right? This nice big check mark. The sooner you cut your losses, the sooner you can get into a winning trade. But you're sitting there in Aapl hoping, and Aapl just took you right back to where you were. There's no point. There's no point. There's no point in this. Greek girl. Let's see. Home Depot. Let's go ahead and check that out. Home Depot. Oh, Greek girl. You caught you some. I see this. She's like, Gabe, help. And help has arrived. You're right at a level. Reversal. Done. Get out. Get out. You're done. You got a reversal signal. You lost some momentum. RSI is coming into his moving average. You're done. You're done. Zeke season. Go ahead. Check out trade1348.com. Get yourself signed up. $30 days. 30 days for the trial. In 30 days, as long as you pay attention, and you respect everything I'm teaching you. Guys, I'm not just talking out of my fucking mouth. There's a reason why you guys are here. There's a reason why I'm teaching it, right? I've done it. I'm teaching it. And each and every day, I prove it out each and every day with the rules that we have structured for you guys to make fucking money. You go ahead and submit yourself to these rules over 30 days, right? It's true. Trading is more mindset than anything else because first, you got to come in and you got to undo all your bad habits. And then you got to relearn new habits. And then you got to subscribe to the system and just fully embody the system. And that's a journey. That's a process. But I promise you, once you do it, you ain't no going back. Moto, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Luke, I've been selling too soon on options until I joined. I make an extra 25% so far since I've joined. There you go. You think? Why? Why? What's the point of having cash next to me? What am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with all that cash? Let's see. Dum. What do we have? What do we have? What other alerts do we have? Let's find out. And we got Meta up on the 1 minute, Google up. All right, let's go ahead and check out our 3 minute indicator. We got Microsoft on the 5 minute move up. SPY 1118, Google, AMD. Let's check out SPY. Oh, Greek girl, if we needed more confirmation. That's it for you, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and check out SPY. Oh, I gotta love it here. All right. I don't know, but I'm going to sign up. I'll be back. There you go. Go to sign up, sir. Love to have you. DKNG at a level. Let's go ahead and look at DKNG. I'll look at DKNG, then we're going to look at Amazon. Right? Whoa! Oh! You're at a level. Done. Here. Right? Now, holy fuck. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In this situation, it's broken all the rules. This cadence is not natural. This is not a natural cadence here, right? Not a natural cadence, even for DKNG. Is there any news behind it? Because this is not a natural cadence. Is there any news behind it? Anyways, you do have your level there. You got your RSI overextended. You don't want to fuck around and find out. The 5 minutes showing red. Let's go ahead and look at the 5 minute. The 5 minutes got you at a put. At the very most, you're coming down to the 200 EMA on the 5. But if you're in this play, also consider the possibility of securing the bag at this level. You already got your first green candle, right? I think the algos in the markets were just like, oh boy, we fucked this one up. So secure that bag. Let's go ahead and look at Amazon. Amazon is, we got the split signal. Trade in parts, 1, 2, 3, right? All right. The 200 is right there. So Amazon's done. You're done with Amazon. How far out? Usually, if it's Monday, I'm playing the Friday coming up, right? By Wednesday, Thursday, I'm playing next Friday's expiration, right? If I'm suspecting a bigger move, like on the 4 hour and the daily, I'm giving myself at the very least 22 trading days, right? I want 22 candles. So I'm going to go a month out, month and a half out. I'm going to go out, right? Buy a little bit out of the money, make it just a little more reasonable as far as like, the cost. But that's what I do. We teach it. But as far as Amazon, we're done here. You're done here with Amazon. Anything else? Okay, Bartista says, question. You mentioned yesterday that if a chart doesn't reverse by lunch, it's unlikely to do for the rest of the day. Is the same true for when it reverses? E.g., if the SPY is likely to just tank now? Well, it's very, very possible. Now, these are suggestions. These are not, black and white rules. These are just suggestions, things that I see. All right? That's it, really. And James, have a good one, brother. Good seeing you here. And you know what? I think that's it for me too. It's 11:24. I get to have a break. Maybe even get to trade. Right? Love you guys. I'm signing out. See you at 12:30 with STV. Go ahead. Check out trade1348.com. You get onto these live streams. You trade with me. We make some money. That's it. Real simple stuff. All right? Also, masterclass. Just ask anybody in masterclass. right? Which you can get 1 year for $1,348 if it's worth every dollar. And they will tell you, yes, $1,348, meaning you committed yourself to a year, right, to learn this system. To learn this system, you commit yourself for a year, at the very least a year. Right? I can change your life in a year. I can change your life in a year. Just a goddamn shame that I probably believe in more, like, I believe in you guys more than you believe in yourself. But just join it. Make some money. All right, peace. Out.